One day later. One day later. Oh, yeah,
Toodaloo, motherfucker!
I don't know Wade personally, but from watching his case, I believe he is 100% innocent.
He is going to get the death penalty if we don't do anything.
Find by a vote of 9-3 that Wade Wilson should be sentenced to death.
We need to free him now.
My nose to the ground and really just focus on fighting everything that I can for Wade behind the scenes because there's a lot going down.
Who did he do the interview with?
This guy jumpsuit Pablo, who's been a fucking problem. Fucking asshole about shit, like asshole.
Oh, I'm the asshole. I've killed 0 people.
So I got back in the car, and that's when he started strangling me. And when I heard that that's how he killed those women, I was like, this is like his MO. This is what he does.
Christine and I have been friends since we were in high school.
Where did the two of you meet?
In Illinois, where we grew up.
No, she always had everybody's back. She just had that personality that was really magnifying. She had this really loud laugh that you could hear it like a mile away.
State your full name. My name is Wade Stephen Wilson.
Okay, we got a special one tonight. We actually have Mr. Wade Wilson on, and he isn't happy. He has it. We had him backstage this whole time. He won't say anything to us. Wade, are you there, man? I know you don't have a lot of time. I know you got to go back to the cell, bro.
Yeah, I'm here.
Hey, listen, man, what's going on in your head, bro? Because you got okay, so you got all these females talking to you. You got like okay.
That job changed.
Yo, who got?
Oh shit! This the last.
Yo, who gave you the money for the suit, bro? Damn.
Shout out to all my ladies out there. I'm running low, ladies.
Oh my God. Look at the commissary. He's like jumpsuit Pablo. Holy shit.
I'm gonna need some money on the books. The kiosk is running low.
Dude. Wade, your appeal didn't go well. What's going on with Michael Ufferman, man? He didn't stand up for you.
I got my team with Barry. We're gonna go back into it. But I need everybody to donate though. So click on the link in my bio to the GoFundMe so I can get my team together.
Yo, what about Zane's GoFundMe though, man? Come on, you've already got over $100,000.
I need another 100.
Oh my gosh, Wade, this is getting insane.
I need another 100. Yo, look at the odds, bro.
So everybody that's on here, man, this is Reno 69, man. He has a TikTok. We showed everybody last night. Make sure you guys follow us and subscribe. We got his YouTube in the chat as well. Pin, go subscribe, man. This guy is hilarious. He does the Wade Wilson impersonation. Actually, he's the originator. And we're gonna get into that, man. Let's start. Where are you from? Where are you from, bro?
I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, man. Right outside of Atlanta.
Shout out to ATL, man.
Yeah, I'm right outside of Atlanta, Georgia. Born and raised here. Yeah, born and raised.
Yeah, I seen that background earlier. Shit was looking official, man. I was like, damn. Got
Wade Stephen Wilson be sentenced to death.
My bad. Hey, I'm gonna play this real quick. I want them to get a perspective of your TikTok really quick.
Wade Stephen Wilson be sentenced to death. The totality of the circumstances warrants that the defendant, Wade Stephen Wilson.
All right, you understand we're being recorded?
Yes, sir, I do.
And you understand that you can stop this process at any time?
Yes, sir.
We can pause it if you want to speak with your attorney.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand?
Sure.
Swear to affirm the statement you're about to give is the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth, so help you God.
Yes, sir, I do.
Okay. If you've been threatened, ordered, or threatened, coerced, or promised anything to look at this photo on
No, sir.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to read to you some standard instructions, and then what I'm going to do
Yeah, those eyes,
is,
man.
here, so I can make sure it's on the camera.
All right, yes, sir.
Is I'll ask you to initial here that I read this.
Okay.
So I'm going to just read it word for word. You'll be asked to view a series of photos of individuals. It is just as important to clear innocent persons from suspicion as to identify guilty parties. The person of interest may or may not be in this photo array, and the photos are not in any.
See Wade doing that same fucking song back there too, man. But let's get back to your story. So Atlanta, Georgia. Growing up in Atlanta, was you in poverty or how'd you grow up, man?
Nah, man, I grew up pretty good. I mean, just to be honest with you, you know, mom and dad in the house. Mom and dad are still married to this day.
Wow.
Hey, that's what's up. Salute to them. And that's something to be proud of, bro, for real.
Yeah, 50 something. I think like 52 or 53 years now.
Wow.
So, nah, man, I had a good life, man. I can't complain about
At some point though, it had to I know you have both parents, but growing up in Atlanta, and at some point, did you get in trouble, or how was your adolescent years?
So I started getting in trouble when I got into like middle school, and when I got into high school, I got in some really tough situation. So, and this is not part of a character I'm playing right now. This is actually
Real
something
shit.
that really happened. So, when I was 16 years old, there was a kid in my high school that was getting bullied, and the kid paid me $5 now to beat up this other guy. Well, I had went home, sawed off a baseball bat, went to school the next day, and went and whopped the kid in the head a couple of times with it. Took off, got caught, got arrested, got bonded out, went to court, you know, about a year later on it. And so they charged me with attempted murder for this and hired as a hitman because I got paid. Because I got paid.
Yep.
So in the state of Georgia back then, you know, because I was only 16, they couldn't charge me as an adult. So seeing that I didn't have any prior past of, you know, any kind of trouble, I ended up getting probation, like 5 years probation for this. But the kicker was, if the kid that I had hit with the bat, if he would have passed away, then I would have been charged with murder.
Yeah.
So.
And murder for hire because there was a money exchange, right?
Right. Yeah. The whole $5 that I made ended up costing about $40,000 in lawyer fees. Wow. So yeah, make that make sense.
That's a bad hit.
Yeah.
Literally and metaphorically.
Yeah. So then, as I got a little bit older, I started selling some things where I was working at, and I got set up by somebody that I was working with, and I was end up selling like some cocaine and some weed to an undercover cop the whole time. So,
shit.
And so at that point, I did get charged with that. They lost some of the evidence when I went to court. So they were trying to give me a 2-year sentence for the drug charges. But man, I don't know, by the grace of God, I went to court that day, and the district attorney wasn't there. He was out sick. And so my lawyer and the assistant were like really good friends, supposedly. And they ended up giving me like 10 years probation for this. And so, because I had never been in trouble prior to that, except for when I was a juvenile, but they couldn't that was a you know, a closed record though. They couldn't bring that back up in court. So I didn't have anything on there. So the little petty drug charges, they tried to give me a 10 to serve too, but all I got was the probation for it.
Dang. And when did you start getting the tattoos? Because, you know, if you guys notice, he does put the Wade tattoo on, like but sometimes he doesn't need to, because you can see like he's got them on both sides.
So man, I started tattooing myself when I was about 13 years old, with like Indian ink and a needle. and the thread was just tap, tap, tap. So I've been doing it since I was like 13. But man, I've had face tattoos, head tattoos since I was, 20, 21. I've been getting fucking tattooed for 30 years. Shit.
And how does your parents feel about that? Because you growing up with both parents, were they?
Yeah, my mom, she hated it. She didn't like it, but I guess they finally just got used to it. They seen what it was, and that obviously it wasn't going to wash off. So they accepted it, and I've never had an issue with finding work or working or anything. Even the way I look, I've always had work. I've never struggled to pay my bills or anything like that.
Yeah, nowadays it's a lot different than back in the day. I got face tats and head tats. I'm tatted from head to ankle, and it's like, back in the day it was different, but nowadays it's a little more lenient. A lot more people have tattoos. It's an art. It's not considered as like back in the day. It was kind of black and white. They figured everyone was a criminal or a biker, but now there's like a lot of art out there, so it's a little different now.
Right. So I had the job I was working when I got the cross tattoo. The lady had told me, the lady I was the manager at the time, she had told me if I came back to work with another face tattoo, that they were going to fire me. So the next day I came back with this over here. And, they didn't fire me though. It's funny. I ended up taking her job about 6 months later.
Hey, there you go.
So, I mean,
and it's so accepted now. It's like crazy. Those people probably feel so stupid in how, discrimination from jobs for so long. Now it seems like it's not a big deal.
No, I mean, everywhere you go, people are just covered up, man. Like I go to like Chick-fil-A every day, and I mean the people in there, they're one of the guys that works in there. He's doesn't look quite like me, but he's getting there, and they don't give a shit. I mean, nobody cares anymore. It's normal, It's just it's like back in the day when somebody would have blue hair or pink hair, people would look at them crazy. But now that's every corner you turn, it's there. It's a norm. So
yeah, the shock factor's gone. You know what I mean?
Right. Like I don't even see this shit when I look in the mirror. I don't even notice it no more.
Yeah.
I don't even see it. Like
because Ronnie talks about it all the time. He had his face tatted when it wasn't cool, and you as well. You're in your 40s, right? You probably had. You said you started tatting yourself at 13. When did you do your first face tat?
First face tat, bro, was probably at probably like 23, about 23.
Got it. And what do you think about Wade Wilson's face tats? Because look, he's got obviously the swastika, but that one, the Stitches, the rapper Stitches, right? Do we think that Wade Wilson got that idea from Stitches?
He got it from somebody. I mean, I don't know if he got it from him or the whole Joker theme or whatever it is, but I don't know, man. I think that guy was just lost, looking for some kind of identity. Putting the swastika might have been the stupidest thing he probably did, because I think that's what got his teeth knocked out.
Allegedly, yeah, definitely. That's what a Viking Mindset said. Let me ask you about Georgia, because we're hearing, Georgia right now, when it comes to prisons, Georgia prisons are the most violent in America. You got Valdosta State Prison. And growing up in Georgia, what was it like? Was there a racial divide growing up in the streets, or how was it, man?
I mean, I think there's still a racial divide no matter where you go. But in the 90s, when I was a teenager, there were certain areas so what they consider country back in the 90s is now like hood, I guess you could say. Now it's way more diverse than it was, 20 years ago. Yeah, it's changed a whole lot as far as just the demographic of where people are now. Like where I live now, 3 years ago, I mean, I'm not trying to be funny, but 3 years ago, there was probably just a handful of black people in this area. And now it's probably almost half and half, it seems like. I mean, that's how That's how fast it's progressed. Because they've tore down all the public housing in the city. All of it's gone. All these neighborhoods you used to hear about, they're all gone now. Everything is all high rises and just these ginormous houses now. So everybody's moved further north. Everybody migrates north now. Yeah, it's different. It's a lot different than it was.
Gentrification, all kinds of shit switches up. You know what I mean? You have the reverse effect. You know how it go.
What's one okay, so basically when we think about the South and we think about Georgia, we think Georgia is the heart of the South, and we think about some crazy ass shit. When Pino came on and talked about how the Muslims and the Bloods are beefing. What's the craziest thing you've seen in Georgia? Without incriminating nobody, I guess I should have worded that better.
As far as like groups of groups of people.
Just in general, because I lived in South Georgia for a little bit, man, and I noticed one thing: the police don't give a fuck about minors when it comes to them committing crimes. Like in Florida, they'll lock your ass up. In Georgia, they have this point system where they can't lock a minor up until they do a certain amount of points, and I feel like that makes all these kids just go crazy. They can do whatever the fuck they want, burn trailers down. It was crazy, bro.
Bro, like you'll see a lot of these kids who are younger. They've got records that are this long, and all they do is just keep putting them on the same probation, and they violate it and bring them back, violate it, bring them back. The court systems here are terrible. I mean you can see that by just how they run most of the jails, and or not jails, but the prisons here now are privately owned. They're not even owned by the state.
Yeah,
and that's why it's so out of control. I think in some of these prisons now, because they don't have enough people that can work to handle the amount of people that are in. I mean, my brother was in prison. It's probably been about 4 years ago now. And bro, he was in a dorm, and there was just so many people. He said there was just nowhere to sleep, nowhere to, just so overcrowded. Yeah. My cousin was in Macon State Prison, which is a terrible, terrible place.
Oh my!
Yeah, he was there. Actually, he went there twice, and he got out a couple years ago. And bro, he would call me from prison. Like he would call me because he had a cell phone, and he'd be like, "Bro, some of the shit that I'm seeing in here is, bro." He said, "This shit is just fucking wild." He said, "You don't go to sleep. You don't go to sleep in here at all."
Yeah.
But there's no
private prisons are no joke. It's like them a prison for profit type shit. Like everybody's just a dollar bill. They just moving them like cattle. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you gotta think everybody that they're locking up, they're getting some kind of a tax break by having people housed in these. That's why they just lock people up for the dumbest shit. Because they're getting a tax break. They're getting paid per prisoner that they have in there. Is what it is. They're getting everybody's in there. They're getting paid per person they have in there.
They've been called corrupt judges, putting people in prison just because they were getting paid off.
Yeah, I believe it. Bro, it's bad, man. Like, I don't remember a good friend of mine, man, from a couple years back. He was in prison, man, for a long time. And bro, he would come back with stories. He was like, "Oh man, it was like summer camp, bro. I had a blast. Like it was like fucking like he had a, like it was a party or something." But this is back in like the 90s though.
Right.
But I don't think it's like that no more though.
Right. That's like back in the day when your family get locked up. They were like, "Oh, I was in college. It was like a good old time. It was like a party, like a vacation." That was different. That was different times. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. I was around a lot of, especially where I was working at. A lot of the guys I worked with, man, they would everybody was getting it because the town I was living in was a really small town. So everybody was selling to the same people, the same damn undercovers or the same, same little rats or whatever you want to call them. So everybody was getting the same shit. They were sending them like, boot camp or a county camp. They'd send them, down to the diagnostic center. They'd stay there. Most of them would stay there 3 months, and then they would just release them back. But it wasn't nothing for them to just come and go. Most of them seemed like they were having a good time when they were going, and I didn't understand that. No, I don't get that.
Catch a wreck. That's why it's a revolving door sometimes, especially when you're young and you're dumb, you're with the shits. It's like some people are legit having fun. I know people that were living for that shit. Like, they didn't give a fuck. You know what I mean?
Bro, like, you see all the videos, like, everywhere. Like, these guys in jail, man, and some of them look like they're in there having a blast, though. I mean.
Facts.
They're putting the wrong idea and the wrong image out there.
Definitely.
Yes.
Especially
I think
for
I
youth.
agree.
Like, you should be scaring them straight, if anything. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but again, that's all they know, right? That's all they're probably their own environment. Like Ronnie just said, they live for this shit. Unforgiven, the organization, their whole goal is to get back to prison after they get free. So I know it's crazy.
And
the
it's
mentality.
a number thing too when it comes to that shit. When it comes to the politics and shit, it's like the strength in numbers. So it's like.
Now the progression, Ronnie, he's very similar to me and you because we were artists before we moved into the content creation because Reno obviously he said he actually was an artist. So tell us about that. You start off as what was you, a rapper?
Yeah, so I had me and a partner of mine, I still got one CD from back in the day. I think it's back in the other room back there. But yeah, some of our music we did is actually on my YouTube. Like, you can click on it. Some of it's uploaded that I uploaded like years ago. But yeah, so yeah, we had a group. My partner, he did all, and me and him, we're still best friends to this day. He did all the production. We both, wrote everything and whatnot. We appeared on this TV show back in the day. It was called Hot Atlanta Nights, which they had like one season. I don't even know how the hell they came up with this TV show, but
It's
like what was that one show with the white
rapper?
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking of.
Boston, my homeboy Sully from Boston was on that shit, and the dude Shamrock from down south, he ended up winning.
Yeah, Shamrock won, dude. Was it Riff Raff on that?
Yeah, Riff Raff. I think he was on the G's and Gents.
Oh, G's and Gents. Yeah, go ahead though. My bad.
Yeah, this show, bro, was just a local. It was just a local show, bro. But I ended up meeting quite a few people though, man. Like I know everybody knows who the rapper Bone Crusher is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
never scared.
Yeah, we recorded at his house one night. And bro, that's the nastiest motherfucker that I've ever. His fucking kitchen was so fucking dirty. I mean, he kept telling us, he's like, "Don't go in that kitchen. Don't go in the kitchen." And I had beer in the kitchen, like he put it in the fridge for me, and he kept telling me, "If you want one of the beers, just tell me, I'll go get it." Well, fuck, bro, I was drunk at the time, and I was like, "Fuck, man, I'm just gonna go get it." I went in there, and the fucking trash was stacked up to the ceiling, bags just everywhere. The rest of the house was clean, but that fucking kitchen, bro, that shit was bro, that was rough. And then we left there. He had a show that night at this club out here, and nobody showed up to the show. There was nobody there.
Damn, I would have came for Bone Crusher.
I know,
dude.
That's crazy.
There was nobody, and I'm not exaggerating when I say nobody showed up.
That's bad marketing.
Nobody.
That's
Yeah.
Before he had that hit, I Ain't Never Scared. Then he did the remix. He had Jada, T.I., that shit. Then it went crazy.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
He here it is, bro. Here. Just people think I'm bullshitting.
Nah,
So
I
this
still
is
got CDs too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
this is the only
shit.
one I got left. we were it was called the Strip Club Kings because that's what we used to just. That's all. Yeah. we all our music was promoted through in the strip clubs. Like there was I don't know if you guys ever heard of a guy named Cool Ace. If you know the group UGK, Underground Kings, obviously everybody knows UGK. Well, he had a song with them called "Pimpin' Ain't No Illusion," and we used to run with him back in the day. He's still around. If you put in his damn YouTube, he's a fucking character, bro. Bro, if you ever want to get somebody on your show, bro, contact him because he's a legend though. He's literally he's a legend, bro. I mean,
That's the way to go to the strip club. When I was real heavy into music, that's always the first place I'd bring my mixtapes and shit. I'd have the homegirls dance to it because you get it going in the strip clubs. I had them down south, South Carolina, Alabama, Georgia, Florida, Boston, all over the place because you get them
Yep.
popping there, you can get them popping anywhere type shit.
Oh yeah, the strip clubs are big in the South, man.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, Peaches, all of them. I will say, let me ask you this: so from rapping to TikTok, what made you decide to start this? Because now you're at 40,000 followers. It in your description it says the Wade Wilson original parody video creator. I mean, it's millions and millions of views, dude. What made you decide to do this?
Man, so it was like I said, man, when we talked, I think when we first started off, I just came across a phone call like probably everybody else did, just scrolling TikTok. I came across the damn phone call and I just thought the guy, I just like, man, who the fuck is this guy? Like, why is he talking like that? Why does he sound like that? And I just scrolled past it. And then another one came up like a few minutes later. I was, and I was like, fuck, man. And this one had a picture file. There was a picture with the face, with the voice. And I was looking, I was like, damn, man, that guy kind of looks like me, like to an extent, with because of tats. And bro, I just thought he was like just comical. Like I didn't know what the fuck he did. I didn't know nothing about his story. I didn't know that he unalived 2 people. And I just thought it was just some random person on TikTok, just all these random ass people you come across. And so I started kind of, getting a little bit more like into it and seeing like who this guy was. And then I just made a video one night and it really didn't do much the first time I did one. I mean, it got some views on it, but then the next one I did though, it took off. I mean, I swear to God, I got like 15,000 followers overnight off the video I did. I thought there was something wrong with the app. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I was like, bro, I thought it was like just somebody hacked my shit, and I didn't know what was going on. And yeah, man, it just took off, and I just kept doing it and getting more into the into the character, I guess you could say, and I started some other people started coming up with Wade Wilson content, and this was probably about 6 weeks after I started doing it, and my stuff started really, really getting I guess noticed on TikTok. And yeah, there's one of the girls who she contacted me and was, then she started stealing like my content.
Yeah. Of course, that's gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but she wasn't just stealing my content. There was another creator who was doing the Wade content. Another girl who was doing it, and bro, she was just ripping everybody's content off.
Yeah, we've had it happen to us too. Take whole episodes, whole podcasts, whole reviews, reactions, the whole 9.
I just don't get it. It's not hard to create content, man. I mean, I've tried to do, I tried to get into some of these other people. That Brian, what was his last name? That guy up in like Wyoming or whatever. The guy that I think
to come up.
Yeah, I did a couple of his videos, man, and it's just I don't know. People just they don't really respond to the other content. Yeah, they only respond to
because there are some similarities, right, between you and Wade Wilson. Like when you first came on the screen, I first seen you. I'm like, holy shit! You had the background, you had the gel.
That's a wig, screen, right?
This is a wig. This ain't even my hair.
I'm like, yo, this is crazy, right? You had the whole green screen, the gel in the background, the whole fucking the look, the stitches. I'm like, yo, this shit is crazy. We got Wade up here, right? So with that being said, right, I got a question. You ever get any of these Wade wives fanning out or coming at you, trying to holler at you, like because of the similarities?
So, bro, I've never gotten like any of the so some of these other creators that have came talk to me. They said they get all this like hate, mail or whatever you want to call it, and they threaten them and and I'm just like, bro, I don't get people doing that. Like I'll get somebody here and there that'll leave like a stupid comment on my video, but I don't get people in my DMs like threatening me and shit like that. It's so funny. Like I've never got any kind of like hateful messages from people like threatening me like, oh, you better quit doing this, or this, that. Never had that problem. I mean, I've had people on here that this is how they found me on here, and you know, I think some of them have got like maybe obsessed at some point. I mean, there's some people that I had to. There's some people I've had to block quite a few people because you know, like it just got it got excessive at some point with some. And bro, a lot of these women who are really into him, they're most of them are from like over in these other countries.
Right.
Most of them, they're from these other countries, bro. Like I think I got more followers in Australia than anywhere.
Wow.
Yeah, I get more people from Australia. Like when it's funny when I go live, I don't get nobody in my live stream. I might get 5 or 10 people when I go live. I don't get a big following in my lives at all.
Well, yeah, I think you're at the beginning stages of your creativity. You definitely captured the audience through the Wade Wilson stuff, and I think you'll just have to find your identity doing other stuff as well, being yourself and doing parodies. And very interesting, man. You're a very interesting person, bro. And I kind of am surprised that because the Wade wives, they do. That's Ronnie. They either will attack us or they'll end up switching sides
with it, man. They're either gonna come at you one way or another. They're gonna have something to say, whether it's something negative or positive. They're listening. They're watching. And if they can't have a real Wade and you're similar, they're gonna strike some interest. You know what I mean? I even had one hit me up about this interview tonight and said they couldn't wait to watch it because they love you.
Oh, I mean, bro. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Like, there's a lot of, you know, like the comments and stuff. I mean, people see the comments that are on the videos. I mean, thousands of comments and stuff. Some of them who are like obsessed with him and they know what I'm doing. A lot of them they don't look at it as me like hating on him, like, you know, like which I'm completely just, you know, bashing this guy every time I make a video. It's nothing. Right. I'm not supporting who he is and what he's done by any means. And a lot of the women who have that were, I guess, you know, in love with him, they see it what I'm doing, and I think they're okay with it because they know I'm not trying to be him, I guess. You know,
it's comedy. You know what I mean? It's a skit type shit.
Right. Exactly. I'm making fun of a bad situation, I guess you could say, and trying to show people that, you know, you can get a laugh out of even the worst case scenario, you know, situations that are out there.
Yeah, we're laughing at this.
We're laughing at them type shit. Yeah.
Yeah, we're laughing at Wade Wilson, bro. He's a fucking idiot, bro. You know, you've heard the calls, obviously. And yeah, bro, there's really, honestly, bro, do you believe in the death penalty, though? That's a question I have. Do you believe in the death penalty?
Absolutely, 100%. I think if you take somebody's life, man, that you should get the same treatment that whatever you did to them should be done to you. I don't think
type shit.
Yeah, because, bro, there's so many fucked up situations out here with things that people have done. I mean, let somebody sit in a jail cell for 20 years to be maybe, you know, executed at some point. I mean, at that point, they're just getting off easy. I mean, that they shouldn't have a choice. I mean, bro, once you get convicted of something like that, I think that's it. You should be gone. I don't think we shouldn't have to support people for 25 years on taxpayer money. I mean, that's
right.
That's fucked up. I mean, I don't agree with that. You know, I don't agree with that at all. Yeah, I mean, because those victims, man, they didn't have a choice. So, you know,
right.
Yeah, that's my view on it. Everybody has a different opinion, you know. I mean, none of us are God, but at the same time, you know, you shouldn't take a life also because it's not your choice to, you know, to act like God also in the same sense.
Right. Now, that's a great point because, like you said, the victims didn't have no choice when their life was taken. But then you get to sit on death row and appeal and prolong the situation and put it off for as long as possible. And it's almost unfair in a way, is what you're saying. I get that.
Bro, I mean, I think, man, like some of these people, man, who do some of these fucking horrendous like crimes, they should be put up, bro, in a right in the middle of fucking the
In front
town.
of everybody. Yeah.
Everybody
Especially the
just
heinous shit that are hurting women, children, etc. immediately.
bash them. I mean, let people just bash the fuck out of them and make it, because man, until somebody's actually made an example of people, they don't see there's no consequences to go out here and do shit. They're like, oh well, fuck, I'm gonna do what I want and fuck, they're gonna put me in jail. Shit, I'll be in there living it up. I mean,
Yep, manipulate the system.
Right. There's no fear for a lot of these people to go to jail. A lot of them would rather be in jail because there's no responsibilities at that point. They don't have to pay
they
bills.
got 3 hearts in a cart type shit. Somewhere to stay, like they ain't gotta worry about nothing. They getting fed. They got somewhere to lay their head. It's crazy.
Bro, until they make an example and just finally say, fuck it, man. Everybody's just tired of it. And let some of these people see what could really happen. I think that would change the perspective of maybe some of these people when they want to go out and commit these fucking crimes, I mean, shit. I know I wouldn't want to be bashed in the middle of a bunch of people.
Listen, I'm from Massachusetts, so like back in the day, like in Salem and the witch trials and shit like that, like they would do some crazy shit right in public for a lot less, real quick. You know what I mean? So it's like, I get it.
Man, I'm telling you, I don't know, man. This country's somewhat doomed, I guess you could say, in a sense of just.
Yeah. Have you been up to date on these Epstein files?
Nah, man, I don't. Honestly, bro, I don't really try to get involved with a lot of stuff that goes on in the news because, I mean, not some of that stuff I've seen here and there, but is the main stuff, the main things that people really want to see, what they're looking for, is not there. I think
Right.
they're trying to get Trump however they can, and they can't get him for some reason because whatever happened with this and that and the other. But there's certain names they're looking for and they can't get. So it seems that's why I see it. I don't know, man.
So have you seen the documentary on Paramount Plus, the Wade Wilson, what is it, Handsome Devil, the documentary?
Yeah, I'm surprised they didn't put you in that. I thought I was really looking. I thought you would be in it. Maybe you were, and I missed it. Are you in it?
No, bro, I wasn't in it. I did see it. No, I wasn't in it. There was a girl, man, who posted something on TikTok. I don't know, a couple of weeks ago when it came out, and she had like a little snippet, like one of her comments or something made it onto the. And she's been like I guess living off of that bullshit.
Crazy.
No, I wasn't in it. I wasn't I don't even know who would have even contacted me, but I mean, I would have thought maybe because I don't think anybody else has got as many views and videos as I do regarding his situation. But
I think Pablo did a video too. You were in Jumpsuit Pablo's video.
Yeah. So right after that, I think right after the documentary, or it might have been the day of. No, I think it was a couple days after. After he watched it, or everybody watched it, or whatever. He on his podcast, he featured my video, and I've never had any kind of interaction with him. Me and him have never talked before. So I mean, it was pretty cool for him to feature my video. I don't know a lot of my video, it's already had a couple 100,000 views on it, but after he featured it, man, it jumped off again. I mean, it's up to almost 500,000 right now. So
damn.
Yeah. Shout out to Jumpsuit Pablo. He was in the chat actually earlier showing some love, man. Looking forward to this interview. So shout out to Jumpsuit.
Yeah, man, I appreciate him for featuring me, man. That was dope, man. Like I said, I never had any kind of interaction with him. I see his content everywhere, every platform. And I appreciate the things that he does and things you guys do as well, man. It's good to have these podcasts where people can to come on and see what's really going on out here with all this this true crime. I mean, because a lot of people, man, sweep it under the rug and it just goes away. But man, there's a lot more to it, and it needs to be told.
You've seen the obsession of Luigi Mangione as well, right?
Yeah. So, bro, I did a video with that one when that first happened, and that one was so everything I do is just me. I don't have anybody filming me or
right.
you know, it's just me. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know how to do any of that shit, bro. I just kind of figured it out. And but I did when that happened with him, I did it I did it in the hallway out here where I live at. So it looked like it was like the subway or whatever, like where the street he was walking. And I came around the corner with like the mask and everything on. And I had the gun and I shot the guy in the suit and had him fall down. It was me the whole time playing both characters.
Right.
Yeah. I've done pretty much all these videos, man, at some point, but none of them catch on, bro. Only the Wade Wilson ones.
I was gonna say Wade gets the most traction. That's crazy.
Hey, bro, I like the biggest video I had was one where I did his mom and dad. I played the mom and the dad in a phone call, and that one got over over 1 million views on that one, and it's still getting views. But I don't know, man. It's whenever these people, man, women, some men, whoever watching. That's all they want to see me do is that. Like I can do anything else and it doesn't matter. They won't watch it. So I just been sticking, man, with doing that, man. So I mean, hell,
if it ain't broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean?
Right, exactly. So I'll continue to as long as people continue to watch it, man, I'll continue to do it. I got a Valentine's Day video coming up.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
Do you got a San Francisco tattoo on your head, dude?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Oh shit! Dang, bro. So being from Georgia, you're a 49ers fan?
Yeah. I'm a big 49ers fan, bro. It's so funny, man. Where I live at, the Falcons, they train literally half a mile from where I live. Like I see the players, during the season daily around here. So yeah, I was never a Falcons fan, man. Cause back in the day,
You like Joe Montana or what?
like Steve Young, Joe Montana, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Jerry Rice, man. Then I really became like a real big fan. I was a big fan of Alex Smith. I don't know if you remember him as a quarterback for them.
Bro, Alex Smith would succeed in this time, in this era, because he's a game manager. He just got hurt.
Yeah, well, every season he had a new offensive coordinator, new head coaches. They just never put a team together around him. But I always thought he was a good player. I still do. I think he broke his leg though, man. He was kind of done after that.
I think he's got a ring with the Chiefs as a backup to Mahomes one year.
He might, because I know I think he ended his career with Washington because I think he broke his leg is what happened. Something terrible. But yeah, I mean that's I know y'all don't want to talk about sports, but
yeah, no. But no, I just sort of point out that tag because I seen it because Wade's got that big ass swastika on the back of his head. You can see now how you are the total opposite of Wade, but you still do the parody of him with the 49er. It's just crazy, man. And that wig is wigging me out right now, dude.
Hey.
Wigging out.
It's fucked up on the side. It's got a cowlick.
Hey, the wig was long at one point, bro. I had to cut it around to make it look like this.
Oh shit! That's how his hair looks right now.
Hey, if anybody on here is watching and they know where I can get a new wig, man, hit me up because I need a new one. Like this one, I got to retire this one. I think I need to find a new wig. So,
So basically, Reno's channel is in the chat at the top. Y'all go subscribe to him. He's at like 50 right now. Get him up to 100 so he can be able to go live and start his YouTube career. Man, he's pretty big on TikTok, and now he's coming over to YouTube.
Yeah, man, we get over 200 people in the chat. Shout out to everybody in the chat for riding with us YouTube Streets podcast. Go show them some love. Hit that like, subscribe. You know what it is.
Yeah, I appreciate y'all having me on, man. I enjoyed it, bro. I stayed on here a lot longer than I wanted to. My dog's been bugging me to go outside here. But I appreciate it, man. I appreciate everybody watching who came over here to watch the interview, man. I appreciate y'all. If you guys can go subscribe to me on here, I'm gonna try to figure out how to do YouTube here. the way I got TikTok going. So yeah, man, I appreciate it. I'm gonna
Oh yeah.
try to keep posting for y'all. As long as y'all watch, I'll keep posting.
And we appreciate you coming up here, man. That shit was keep doing your thing. It's hilarious. Yeah,
Oh yeah.
man. We appreciate it so much.
Thank y'all, man. I appreciate it, man. Y'all have a good night, bro.
Yeah, have a good night. Have a good night, Reno.
Thank y'all,
AKA
bro. Appreciate
Wade,
it.
AKA the parody Wade Wilson, man. Make sure y'all subscribe to him. It's in the chat. Yeah, bro. Have a great night. Again, thank you so much. Yeah, he killed it, bro. He killed
Yeah,
that.
that's crazy, bro. When I first came up, we was backstage. He had the jail background and everything. I was like, holy shit! Like the similarity. There's a little similarity there. I ain't gonna hold you. Like, homeboy kind of looks like him. I was like, holy shit, just a little bit. You know what I mean? But the way he started talking and asking for commissary, trying to get his money up and shit, that had me dying. Like he was spot on. Like, and then he did the laugh. I didn't even have to ask. He did the laugh.
Yeah, he did the fucking dude. His laugh is dude. The way he looks with his eyes, that's fucking. That's I could see Wade tweaking out in his cell doing that
Yo, the
fucking
way he
look.
said yes sir to the officer.
Yes, sir. Yeah, dude. And then wait. Yeah, dude. You gotta donate money though. You gotta give
I'm
me
gonna
money though.
donate. I'm trying to get another 100.
Yeah, keep donating. Keep donating. I can't stay on too long tonight, y'all. I got a sick child, so I gotta leave too. But before we go, I want to say this. First of all, Alexis, you're still talking shit behind the scenes. We dropped the link so many times. I'm not dropping it. You're not coming on the show now. Now, you want to come on the show? Fine, line it up, set the time up. We could do it tomorrow night, Alexis. But all this shit talking that you're doing behind the scenes it's so petty. All right? So prove the other Wade Wilson tat is covered up. You drop out.
You
Prove
drop
the other
out.
Wade.
Can't afford a car, so she named the daughter Alexis. You drop out.
You drop out.
That's crazy.
You, dude, you couldn't hold Wade down. What makes your demand that you have now think you're gonna hold him down?
Right.
Oh
Wow.
shit! Oh shit! Is it getting too
Yo,
deep?
shit hit deep.
Oh, and yeah. Oh my god, bro. Yeah. So she keeps talking shit. She keeps running her mouth. What you gonna do when you got some gangster bitches that are not way wives at your motherfucking house? They gonna set this bitch off. Set this bitch
Yo,
off. Now you're fucking. Now prove your other way tattooed is covered up. You can't prove that to us. Prove it.
right? Because listen, if she went out of her way to throw up the middle finger and show this one's covered by a whole fucking forest of tattoos and shit, why not show both? You know what I mean? Like it's simple. One click of a button. It ain't nothing.
Oh, and this dude, I'm getting. We were talking a little bit about this Nancy case. I'm telling you, bro, a lot more people are saying it's getting weirder and weirder. And now watch this. It's only a 22-second video, but it's important. Let me play this real quick.
We received your message and we understand. We beg you now to return our mother to us so that we can celebrate with her. This is the only way we will have peace. This is very valuable to us, and we will pay.
Whoa.
Yes, they
Hey,
said they're gonna.
yo.
They
They
said they
like
will pay.
automatically assume it's a ransom, like, and we will pay. We want to celebrate. Like, what the fuck? That's
Listen,
something's off,
man, that
bro.
shit, dude. I know that we don't do a lot of speculation on true crime cases, but this is a
Right.
kidnapping, and this is like the game of fucking Clue. And somebody that's in that video knows something about what's going on. I'm sorry, there's just too much shit, bro. These people are there's some kind of inside job going on, Ronnie.
Right, because they automatically assuming like it's some kind of ransom, and they're like, we will pay. We just want to celebrate. It's like they they they're talking about they want her back, but they don't seem too concerned. Like they don't think she's dead or anything like that. They're not assuming the worst. They're just so they're thinking it's a ransom type thing. What would make them think that, right?
Whoa, right there, right there, right there. Okay, that's all. We don't even need to say anything else. We don't need to read that comment, Ronnie. Read that comment. I'm gonna make a
Shit.
video on this shit.
She was the first person to interview the Epstein victims. Wow. That's crazy. We definitely gotta fact check that because we
So
were
is she
just talking
going through a
about that last night.
humiliation? Is she going through a humiliation ritual type shit where they kidnapped her grandmother to get her back, or is it a distraction? What is going on? Or her
I
mother,
don't
sorry.
know. That's just crazy though.
I don't know, but if they end up killing, I'm telling you right now, because I know for a fact that, well, we don't know, but for what they said that they've got for a fact that she is still alive, so they better not touch this old lady. That's all I'm saying, bro. They better not hurt this old lady.
Right, right.
They better stop playing. They better stop playing.
Yeah, for real. It's crazy, bro. It's
Come on now.
unfortunate. That's crazy.
Mike D says Trump had him take her. Hope says, yeah, let me get to the chat and then we're going to head out. I'm going to read everybody's comments real quick, catch up. Hey, Plug, I was wondering if you saw the latest video on EWU. Is the same autistic boy you made videos on? I thought it seemed like a similar story. AMU. I don't know what EWU is. You might have to spell it out if it's a whole name. Witchy Warrior, terrible. No, that was a good comment, Witchy Warrior. I knew I seen that. As soon as you said that, I was like, oh crap. Jumpsuit just posted. What did Jumpsuit post on the Nancy case? The whole Nancy case thing has my head spinning.
Yeah,
DBS DBS Ronnie, there's feds in the chat. See the badges. Little Smokey says, Barry, we cut deep. Carolyn Cooper's in the chat. They arrested the fake ransom guy. Yeah, dude, there was a fake
the
ransom.
fake one, yeah.
TMZ got a ransom. The brother-in-law, dude, Jumpsuit Pablo basically said the brother-in-law is the number one suspect, bro. He made a
Damn,
whole video on that shit, bro. They already,
that's crazy.
oh man,
They're always gonna look in the inner circle first. Like when it comes to shit like that, they're gonna look at the people around you, what you're involved with, etc. You know what I mean?
yeah, Chris Kansas City. No, listen, Reno, his content's good. I didn't want to really. I seen that he doesn't like the other ones that do the same stuff like the Meg. So if you notice, we really didn't. We really could have tackled that more. I was thinking about it. I was about to say names. I was like, well, I kind of made the decision not to. I feel like it wouldn't benefit nobody. And I don't know, man. I feel like the Meg is talented, and Gabby. I think the other one is Gabby Matthews. We had the Meg on. Gabby, is it Gabby? I don't know. I don't know if what's her first name, but um, yeah. He obviously doesn't like one of them. We saying one of them was copying him. You heard that, Ronnie? And
Yeah,
we,
yeah. He said
Ooh,
something about they stole his videos or something.
that's what I'm saying. We could
But
have
that's
really.
yeah. He made it clear in his description. He said the first or the original Wade Wilson parody. He made that shit clear. Yeah.
Joe in the chat says Savannah is the number one suspect if she wasn't a bleeding heart liberal news anchor. Miss Pebbles is in the chat, says y'all fucked me all up yesterday. Patty tells me to keep drinking. Shake my head. Holy shit. Juan Gotti says RV, you are a Pittsburgh guy. I don't know what that one's about. Chris Kansas City says, yeah, I noticed that pullback. That just shows you have integrity, Plug. Yeah, listen, sometimes you gotta okay, so if we're on okay, so if it was a male
Right.
that he was talking about, I think I would have poked it, but it
We
was
would
a
have got
female.
into it a little more. Yeah, you gotta read the room sometimes. Facts.
Yeah, and it could have came. That could have went, and then it would have been a whole response by one of them, and it would have been pretty. I think it would have been pretty bad. If it was Coral and Dexter, I would have allowed it, but it's not. So fuck
You
that.
know.
Okay, so yeah, salute to Patty Pebbles EMS stream.
But yo, I guarantee that some of these Wade wives are sitting back watching. They might not be commenting and talking, but they're definitely watching that parody. Like whether they like it or not, they're definitely tuning in and shit. You know what I mean? I'm surprised that I thought I was expecting a different answer when I asked him if he was getting love from the Wade wives, but he might be and not even know it. Some of them behind different names and different handles and pictures and shit like that. But I definitely think they watching some of them at least.
No, for sure. And then somebody in the chat saying that there's feds in the chat. If you're a fed in the chat, please identify yourself. No, I'm just joking. Well, yeah, actually, if you could, that'd be great. And another thing too is probation. Somebody was saying that he has some. I don't know his whole story, man.
Right.
What is it? Probation perspective. Probation officer's perspective. That's the name of the channel. Somebody was saying going off this whole rampage. Oh man, they're saying this dude has some involvement. I don't know. I don't know, man. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna bounce out. I gotta deal with the kids, man. I got one kid that's got strep throat, pretty sick.
Oh
I gotta
man,
get out
that
of here.
sucks.
I can't stay on here late tonight. I love y'all though. Ronnie Blue, man, it's a great interview.
Know what to do, man. We just getting started. Shout out to everybody in the chat. You know where it's at. You Two Streets Podcast. We'll be back. Blah.
DBS, no call, no show again. All right, here we
Uh-oh.
go. We'll deal with that later. We'll deal with DBS.
One day later. Oh yeah,
Toodaloo, motherfucker!
I don't know Wade personally, but from watching his case, I believe he is 100% innocent.
He is going to get the death penalty if we don't do anything.
Find by a vote of 9 to 3 that Wade Wilson should be sentenced to death.
We need to free him now.
My nose to the ground and really just focus on fighting everything that I can for Wade behind the scenes because there's a lot going down.
Who did he do the interview with?
This guy jumpsuit Pablo, who's been a fucking problem. Fucking asshole about shit. Like, asshole.
Oh, I'm the asshole. I've killed 0 people.
So I got back in the car, and that's when he started strangling me. And when I heard that that's how he killed those women, I was like, this is like his MO. This is what he does.
Christine and I have been friends since we were in high school.
Where did the two of you meet?
In Illinois, where we grew up.
No, she always had everybody's back. She just had that personality that was really magnifying. She had this really loud laugh that you could hear it like a mile away.
Stage full name. My name is Wade Stephen Wilson. Okay.